I'm sure almost all of us can agree that growing up as a kid in the mid-90s, one of the best things of that era was the arcade fighters. There were tons of great titles, with examples like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Soul Calibur. The 90s seems to have had it all. If you've been dying to play games like that again, then you might want to check out this title. It's One Strike plus Rise of Dragons for Nintendo Switch. Released on June 8th, 2018 for the Nintendo Switch, One Strike hit the virtual shelves. One Strike is a classic arcade fighter much like the Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat series. However, there's a slight difference. Instead of players having a health bar, each player will be killed with one hit, hence the name One Strike. The goal of the game is quite simple: become the deadliest fighter in vintage Japan. You can do this by picking one of 7 playable characters, including Kenji, a samurai with a katana, Hinode, a serious speed ninja, Soljiro, the long-range monk, Hangaku, a fast girl with a kusagiri, Bailong, a Chinese veteran with a kwandal, Tomoe, the killer with a sharp wakizashi, and finally Oni, who wields a huge tetsubo. As you can see, the selection of characters may be small, but each character is drastically different, making for an awesome arcade fighter. As far as game modes go, One Strike offers 4 different ways to play, including the Only Life, where players only have 1 life, Arcade Mode, where players are given 5 lives, Team Duel, where you choose 3 characters to fight with, and finally Tournament Mode. Fight your way through bots or real players and become the best fighter. I'm honestly surprised at the amount of modes this game has for only being $4.99. Of course, this wouldn't be an arcade fighter without a Versus Mode. Versus Mode features 3 different options: Arcade, Team Duel, and Tournament. Each one of these is the exact same as in single player. However, it's worth mentioning that in Tournament Mode you can have up to 8 human players, making for a great One Strike session. Unfortunately though, One Strike is only local multiplayer, but it's still a great game to own for those game nights with the boys. Moving on to Rise of Dragons, this is a DLC pack that adds 3 new characters, 3 new stages, and 3 new soundtracks. The 3 new characters include Dragon, Dayu, and Lotus. Dragon is a ninja that can turn invisible and throw shuriken. Dayu is a girl from China with deadly hook swords and long range. And last but not least, Lotus, an all-round fighter and a master with warfans. Her range of attack is short, but she's super quick and intimidating. All in all, I think this is a great DLC to purchase. I honestly thought they'd never release a DLC pack for a small game like One Strike. But they release it, and I definitely think it's worth the $1.99 price tag. If you've been looking for an awesome arcade fighter for the Nintendo Switch, then look no further. It's One Strike plus Rise of Dragons for Nintendo Switch.